Hello everyone. Welcome back to my chatty, sassy channel here on YouTube. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my entire luxury handbag collection because in my next video I'm going to be doing an updated overall wish list featuring both my dad and my husband rating things that are on my wish list, and a specific focus being on handbags that I would like to add over the years. Now, I've got a confession to make. I have made a purchase. I have an unboxing for this video, and it is something that I don't think I ever thought that I would buy. When I started this luxury journey, it was definitely an item that was sort of like on an ultimate handbag list for me. When I really started to get into luxury, this was a bag that I had always wanted, that to me was sort of the pinnacle of luxury bags. Cause like I'd heard of a Birkin, like I'd never really looked at it. Like I'd heard of Kelly's, I'd never really looked at them. And so my knowledge was very, very limited. And this was a bag that was so up there, but it was so expensive and it kept getting so much more expensive that I just didn't think I'd ever buy one. And then this one came up and I kind of had to get it. So this is something that I have purchased it pre-loved along with my mother. We went in 50-50 on it, so technically we share this bag, but as I'm an only child, all of her bags will one day be my bags. So we went on this together. We got it from Una with Vintage Lover 83 on Instagram. If you are interested in like looking for vintage bags, like specifically vintage baguettes, vintage Chanel, she posts a lot of that. She also is able to find a lot of really cool Louis Vuitton pieces at really great prices because she's in Japan, and the Japan resale market, a lot of times they have really interesting pieces that we don't necessarily see in the US a lot or Europe a lot. Then on top of that, the resale market in Japan, it's very, very controlled. So you're a lot less likely to come across fakes. They're pretty strict on that. Even so, like still get your authentication, but it's a much more secure place to shop. And also, honestly, I find the prices on most things in Japan on the pre-loved market are way better than they are here in the US. So she had a bag come up and it had been up for a little while. Someone had purchased on a payment plan. I was like, oh man, like if I were able to, like this is sort of like my cap right now for that bag. Like this was already a fantastic price and it sold for it. And I was like, man, like that's sad, 'cause like that was a really, really great bag. And then a few weeks went by and she posted again because the person who was on the payment plan quit paying and she was willing to sell it for the remainder of the payment plan. So I was able to get this bag at an unbelievable deal. I actually immediately like messaged Meredith and I was like, all right, I've just bought my first Chanel. And she's like, this is the one that Una just sold, isn't it? And I was just like, huh. I was just so excited about this. It is a Chanel bag. So let me pull it out. It is a Series 1 Chanel small classic double flap in beige with gold hardware. This was a dream bag for me that I thought I was never going to be able to get. And this one is just in such gorgeous condition. Like, yes, it's not overly puffy, but I like that, but it's not so sunken in the way that a lot of the older bags can get that it doesn't look nice. Like there's obviously like a little bit of wrinkling to the leather because it's a bag from between like 1989 and 1991. Like at best, this bag is like 33 years old. And look at how beautiful that this bag is. My mother and I have both already carried this bag. She was not a fan of it because her stuff didn't fit very well in it. My stuff actually fit perfectly in this bag. And I think that a lot of that has to do with the fact that because it is older, because it's very supple, because the leather isn't so puffy anymore, I was able to get things to fit the way that I haven't quite been able to get them to fit perfectly in the new one. So I'm in love with this bag. This is definitely now a top 3 in my favorite bags in my collection. And the way that I'm going to go through this video is that I'm just going to go in name brand order to show you guys everything that I have. And I'm very interested to see what it is that is a favorite bag of mine from my collection for you guys, but also what your favorite bag is in your collection. And then I'm really interested to see what you guys think of my next video coming out, which is going to be my wish list eventually of things I would like to add into my collection. So let's move on to bag number 2. So next up, and to me I think this is probably my favorite bag in my collection, and I can't put into words why it is that way, but it is my vintage Lady Dior in the gorgeous smooth cognac saddle, caramel colored leather. This bag is from 2001 or 2002, but it's over 20 years old, and it is stunning and it is gorgeous. And every time I use this bag, I just feel so special using this bag. This is a little bit lighter, in my opinion, than the Hermes gold color, but it is so beautiful and I love it so much. I have done a what fits in this bag. I will do a what fits in my Chanel small classic flap, but this is another bag that I absolutely love. I got this one at an amazing price. I got it for, I want to say it was like $1,400 or $1,800. The Chanel I picked up for $2,600 total, going in 50-50 with my mom. So I only paid $1,300. My mom paid $1,300. And maybe that's part of what makes me love these bags so much is, yes, I'm a fan of the classics and they are neutral colors, but I'm also a fan of a really good deal. And that is what this bag absolutely was. Now, after Christian Dior comes DeMellier, and I have one bag from that brand. This is the DeMellier Mini Venice bag. Now, I really like this bag. It's super comfortable to carry. I love wearing it crossbody. I've done a what fits in this bag. I've also compared it with several other of the DeMellier bags. So if you're interested in DeMellier, check out that playlist. But the one thing that I do want to note about this bag is that the front flap does kind of stick out a little bit. As I have been wearing it, that's something that I've noticed. The other thing about this bag is that the clasp is finicky, and where the top handle is on top, you really have to make sure that this is latched and latched well when you have it full. Otherwise, it will just pop open randomly as you walk. So definitely, it's a bag that I enjoy. It's a great price point for a leather bag. I think the price is worth it. I want to say it was like $450 when my husband got it. It may have even been less because he might have gotten it on sale. But this is a really nice bag. It's a bag that Meghan Markle actually has and carried when she was on royal duties as a Duchess of Sussex. And so it's a bag that I really like. It's not my favorite bag in my collection because there are some things over time that I've noticed about it that bug me, namely the flap and the closure. But I do think that's a really good bag, and I also really love this color. It is a bag that I used a lot this winter, and so I do think that is a good option if you are looking for a reasonably priced leather bag. And it does come with a crossbody strap. I just don't have it on so that it doesn't look overly messy. Now, next up alphabetically is going to be my Longchamp bag. I have one bag, and it is the Le Pliage tote, but I have the expandable. So this center section actually zips up, and so it can be a lot shorter. I love this. This is our beach bag. I currently still have sunscreen in it from our last trip to the beach, and various other beach items. Like I've got some extra chargers and a couple of books still in this bag. But this is a really great beach bag in my opinion. I really don't use it for anything else, but I've been caught out in the pouring rain in it. Everything inside has stayed dry. It wipes right off. I'm able to hose it off whenever we come in. So definitely recommend this if you are looking for a good beach bag for this summer. And that bag I picked up for like 85 bucks at the outlet on sale. So next up is going to be Louis Vuitton, and I have probably the most bags from this brand or maybe from Strathberry. I'll have to see. But the first bag up is my Clooney BB, and the thing that I love about this is also the current bag that I'm carrying. The thing that I love about this is the hot pink interior, and it also comes, at least my version, the current version comes with like the webbed guitar strap. But my version, which is from I think 2018, is got this like amazing pink puffy strap with it. Let me grab it. This super fun like bi-colored pink strap, And so this bag to me is just so much fun to use. I have so much fun carrying it. This is a bag, if you like the Kelly but you don't like the price, this is a bag that I really recommend looking at. It does come in several colors of epi leather. It also, of course, comes in the monogram canvas. This is the BB size. There's also a larger MM size, and there is now a mini size as well, I think. So I absolutely love this bag. I think it is a great option for a top handle bag with a crossbody strap, and definitely one of my favorites. I think it's actually in my husband's top 3 because he absolutely loves like the fun just pop of pink, because it's a surprise fun bag. He also did get this one for me, so that might be why it's in his top 3. Now, my very first ever luxury bag that I got, this is the Pallas BB. This was my very first ever luxury handbag, and because of that, it has a special place in my heart. This was my college graduation gift from my grandmother, and it has the black leather on the sides. It's got the top handle. It obviously has a crossbody strap that goes with it. I just don't actually have that on here, again, so that it doesn't look overly messy and I'm not having to fuss around with straps. But this bag, the reason that I initially got it is because it was a good size for me. I could wear it crossbody, I could wear it to basically any occasion. Because it has the black with the monogram canvas, I was able to wear it happily with blacks, browns, navies, because it had both colors in it. And I think this is a really beautiful bag. I think it's a shame that they don't do this bag anymore. But you can pick it up on the pre-loved market, and this bag has actually held its value really well. It did come in several other colors. There was like a plum color, a red color, there was a yellow, there was a beige. I think there may have been 1 or 2 other colors as well. As far as the leather trim, the original version of this bag when it came out had canvas on the sides instead of the leather. So if you see that, totally normal thing. It was just the original version, and then when they did an update to it, they put the colored leather on the sides. I will link all my wet fits videos down below. That way, if any of these bags are things that you are intrigued by, you can go and easily check that out. Now, the next bag that I have from Louis Vuitton, and it is currently stuffed full of stuff, as all my bags are all stuffed, but that is my Louis Vuitton Neverfull GM, and this is obviously in the Damier Azur pattern. This was given to me by a wonderful friend after my final CPA exam that I took and passed, and I had borrowed this for a video from her, and I was taking it back to return it to her, and she said, nope, you keep it. Like, you have done a great thing. She's like, congratulations on it. She's like, I just want you to have the bag and use it and love it, because she was no longer using it. And I do love this bag. This, whenever I go into work, this is the bag that I take because it fits everything really well. When I'm going on a plane, this is the bag that I take because it fits everything really, really well. I was not a fan of the Neverfull until I started trying to use it, and I get why the Neverfull is kind of the best tote. Like, it's really hard to beat. There's a YSL one out there that I want, and I will talk about that in my video because it's slightly different than the one that I've been talking about so far this year. But I love this bag. I think it's absolutely great. I love that I have it in the Azur because to me this goes with everything. I'm not really worried about color transfer in all honesty because it's from like 2011 and it hasn't had any color transfer. I travel with black and I haven't had a single issue. Now, I've never worn it with brand new jeans or with like brand new black that would bleed, but I'm not worried about it at all. It is a great bag. If you want a tote bag that can carry a lot and do it all and is tried and true and it's going to hold up over time, it's the Neverfull GM. Then my final bag from Louis Vuitton, because I'm not counting my trunk that's back here. My final bag from Louis Vuitton is my Keep All 55 bandolier. Yes, I do take this on the plane. I would never take it in a situation where I would have to check it. Because it's Louis Vuitton and it's canvas and I love it. So mostly this stays on car trips with me, but I have actually flown with it before. And this bag is from 98. So again, another really, really old bag in my collection. Again, another bag that I got an amazing price on. I think I paid $1,100 with tax for this bag. Obviously I got it pre-loved because I was not buying bags in 1998. I was 2. but I absolutely love this duffel. I think the 55 is a great size, and if you are considering this, I would really recommend going pre-loved. Because I went pre-loved, I don't have to worry about getting water spots on the bag because the patina on this leather is so gorgeous. Like, I don't have to worry about scratches. Like, it's a bag, it's been used, it's been worn. And so because of that, I'm able to use this much more comfortably, and I absolutely love it, and I think that it's a great bag. Also don't know what fits on it. It was actually, I think, one of my first what fits in it videos that I ever did. So definitely will recommend this bag to anyone looking for a luxury travel duffel. And you know what? While we're here, we'll talk about this trunk. This is my custom Louis Vuitton trunk. It is the 24 size trunk. I have Amazon organizers for it that I paid like $15 for. I will link those in the comments, as well as my videos on this trunk. I had it done in the damier ebene because that was the original canvas. I had the red done because that's the trunks were originally done in. I chose gold hardware over silver hardware because, again, that's what was originally used, and I love this. It is personalized on the back. It is personalized even more than that, but it has my name on it, so I'm not going to show that. And then I have my school symbol on here. Then this is my one bag that's in my collection still that is not a designer bag, and it is just this little fun $10 bag with fake bamboo and fake cork that I picked up at TJ Maxx one day on clearance. This is sort of my going out to dinner at the beach bag. Honestly, I should probably just leave it down at the beach, but this is just kind of a fun little bag that I have, so I figured I'd throw this in now. Now, another of my husband's favorite bags, and again, I think I'm finally seeing a pattern in his favorites, is this bag, because he just says that this is a lot of fun. And this is my bright pink S-Rev bag. It is definitely my brightest bag in my collection. I have worn this as a backpack out hiking in Hawaii. I love this bag. It is a bag that I wear a lot in the summer because you never know when you're going to get caught out in the rain here. This is honestly, it's such a useful bag. It's too big for me most days for what I normally carry, but it's not so big that my stuff gets lost. So definitely a really fun bag. It's super durable, and you can pick these up for really great prices pre-loved. He picked this one up on eBay for, I think it was like $300, and it was basically brand new. It still had the tags on it. Honestly, I think that if I had gotten this bag in a neutral color like most other bags in my collection, I wouldn't like it as much. That being said, I have taken it to theme parks, and unfortunately this bag does not squish down at all, so you have to get the bigger lockers with this bag, which cost a little bit of money. So I don't think I'd recommend taking this bag to the theme park the way that I've done with it in the past, just because that was really annoying having to get a bigger, more expensive locker. Now on to Strathberry, and Strathberry is definitely the brand that I have the most bags from. First up is the one and only mini bag in my collection. This is the Mini Allegro, and it's got like a fun pop of pink on the side. It's got the gold. It has this sort of plum colored leather. It does come with a additional chain strap. And I have styled this bag in several different ways. It has belt loops on the back. So the way that I actually wear this the most is that I put it on as a belt bag. And it's just really fun and cute and different. It is the only mini nano type of bag that I have in my collection. I do not want any more. But it's fun enough on days when I just want something that's a little bit different from my normal handbags if I just need my keys and my cards. My phone doesn't fit in it though, so I don't think I would repurchase this one if anything happened to it, but it is a fun little bag to have in there, and I got it for like 75 bucks or something like that. Now, the first of my 4 bags I purchased for this year, because I'm trying to stick to only 4 bags for the year, is my mini Strathberry East West, and this is in a purple silk. I think this bag is just absolutely gorgeous. This is meant for an evening going out bag. Because it is silk, it's not going to be an everyday bag for me. I didn't get it for an everyday bag. I got it to be something a bit special. I got this in the sample sale, as well as that's where I got the last bag. And I love shopping the Strathberry sample sale because you get a lot of really unique, interesting things. And this is definitely probably my favorite bag that I've gotten from the sample sale so far. Now, one of my 2 most used bags, and I will tell you what my most used bag is whenever we get to it, but one of my 2 most used bags is my regular sized East West, and this is in the maroon mock croc. I think that Strathberry does the best mock croc out of anybody, and I get so many compliments on this bag anywhere that I take it. In all the luxury stores, everyone wants to know where this bag is from. The Louis Vuitton people, the YSL people, even in Hermes, I've gotten compliments on this bag because it is so stunning in real life. Like, the camera does not do it justice, and this is a really interesting maroon because it's sort of like a purpley red maroon, but it has kind of like a brown undertone to it, but also a little bit of a black undertone to it. And for me, this just goes with everything that I wear. It goes with navies, with tans, with whites, with blacks. It just pairs with everything, and I think that this is definitely my favorite Strathberry bag, and it's one of my favorite, like, it's in my top 5 of my favorite bags. I absolutely love this bag. If anything were to happen to it, I would immediately purchase another one. That is how much that I love this bag. And then my final of my Strathberry East West bags is my tri-color. This is in vanilla latte, I think was what they called this maybe, and navy. And I love this bag. This is what got me to fall in love with the East West bag to begin with. I have 3 variations now at this point. I have 2 of the regular, 1 of the mini. I've also done a video comparing both the regular and the mini to the East West Soft, regular, and mini. So if you are looking at anything in the East West line, check out that video. It will be linked down below. Now, I absolutely love this bag. I think it's fantastic. The Strathberry leather is just gorgeous on it, and it's a smooth leather, but it has been very, very durable. I've had this bag for a couple of years now. I want to say I got it in 2022. Spring of 2022, so I've had it for 2 years now, and it still looks absolutely brand new. So definitely, if you are looking at a Strathberry bag, I really recommend the East West. Is my favorite bag from them. And as you can see by my collection, you can get a ton of variations of materials and colors. Now, another bag, this was a limited edition collection bag. This is my City Osset bucket bag, and this was part of the Sarah Jessica Parker collab that they did back last year, and it's in this bright red color. It does have an additional shoulder strap that comes with it, and it's shoulder strap that has like chains that drop down from it. And this is such a fun bag. This is my favorite bucket bag from them. Every now and again in the sale, you'll see 1 or 2 that pop up. So if you see it, I would definitely recommend grabbing it because this is such a great bag. And then in next week's video, when I'm talking about bags that I want, I do have 1 Strathberry bag that is on my list currently, but it is not out yet. It is coming out at some point this fall. So make sure that you are subscribed so that you can see what that bag is. And then my final Strathberry bag is going to be my first one that I got, and it is the Strathberry Stylist. I do actually keep the chain attached onto this one, but this one is a super cute pouch bag, and it actually holds so much more than you would think it does. And this is again in the mock croc, but this is in the black mock croc, and like, this is such a gorgeous mock croc. Like, it is so well done. I absolutely recommend Strathberry's mock croc. To me, it is my favorite of their leathers. And so if you're looking at any of their bags that comes in the mock croc, that's what I'd recommend you getting. Now, I have had other Strathberry bags in the past that I have sold on, so if you didn't see them in this video, that's because they're no longer in my collection. All right, so final 2 bags, and the first one that I'm going to do is my most used bag. And that is my YSL Lou camera bag. I love this bag. It is so durable. I wear it all the time. I also wear a lot of black, so that helps. But my version has the back pocket on it, which my phone fits down in so perfectly. You can't even see it. Like, I love this bag. It is so usable, so functional, and I love it as a travel bag. This is what I took the entire time that we were in New York. I didn't change out of this bag. It's a fantastic bag. I highly recommend it for anyone who is looking for a crossbody bag. This to me is the absolute best crossbody bag. I love it. It fits all my stuff perfectly. It is beautiful. The leather is durable, even though it is a smooth leather. I love the silver hardware that's on it, that brushed silver hardware. It is It is my most usable bag, and that's why it is my most used bag. But going from my most used bag, let me show you guys my most special bag. And that is my one exotic bag. This is my YSL Le Femore top handle bag in black lizard with silver hardware. And it is just, every time I look at it, it's so pretty. Like, it's so pretty. It's so special and so pretty. And there are now 2 of these in the US. At the time, this was the only one that had come to the US. They've now done another one, which I actually saw when I was up in New York. And it's stunning. I mean, it is a truly gorgeous, stunning bag. Again, this is another bag that if you are looking at the Kelly, get this in an exotic for less than the Kelly. I mean, it's so stunning. Like, I absolutely love this bag. This is a bag that's never leaving my collection. Honestly, all the bags that I've shown you today, I don't see ever really leaving my collection because they are bags that I absolutely love and fit me and my personality and my style so well, but are also a lot of really timeless bags. Like, maybe 1 or 2 of the Strathberry bags at some point might leave, but in all honesty, unless the bag has worn out, I see these bags staying in my collection for forever. I absolutely love every single one of the bags that I have, and this is the crowning jewel of my collection. This is right up there with Lady Dior. This is probably number 2 on my favorite bags. It's definitely not my most used bags, but it is number 2 on bags that just make me happy. And to me, this bag was worth every penny. Some people might disagree, but I absolutely love it, and I would not trade this bag for any other bag, in all honesty. It is a crowning jewel in my collection, and has definitely spurred a love of exotics. And because I love this bag so much, I could definitely see me adding 1 or 2 more lizard bags at some point in my life over the next 10 years, over the next 5 years. I definitely think you will see another bag at some point in lizard in my collection. So that is it. I hope that you guys have enjoyed getting to see my entire bag collection. And at this point, basically every single bag is a luxury or modern luxury brand bag. And I'm really happy with where my collection is, but I do feel like I have a couple of gaps that I'm wanting to fill in. And so make sure that you're subscribed down below to catch my wish list video that is coming out next Saturday. Bye.